Hello everybody, this is Jared again here for another figure review, and today I am reviewing the 2017 Power Rangers movie Tyrannosaurus. So this is the new Red Ranger's Zord, Tyrannosaurus Zord, for the new movie coming out close to the beginning of next year. And this is it. So this is the new Tyrannosaurus. He is a massive Tyrannosaurus, and Jason ain't messing around this time. Like, he is ready to destroy. He has two like missile launching cannons on the side, two what looks to be railguns, and then a massive cannon on top. This Zord is not messing around. From the way it sounds like they're going to be fighting Godar at some point in the movie. And I think Godar is going to get pretty screwed. So this is pretty cool. Anyway, this is big. This is big for only one Zord out of 5. And if all the other 4 Zords coming out are in scale, kind of like to this guy's going to be huge. So this does transform into the first part of the Megazord. This is like the official Zord of the movie, besides the one that's already like connected and it has the sounds and stuff. This is actually the connecting, like this is the Megazord for the film. But if you look at it, he's pretty detailed. Don't have a lot of paint. And see, I'm a sucker. I like when I get a new figure and it has all the little details painted and everything. And I feel like they could have added some paint. There's, of course, the cockpit's painted, and the light, what's going to be like the light or whatever, the morphin grid that's going to run through the Megazord, like that's painted. But besides that, there's not really a lot of paint details, and I kind of am bummed about that. I wish there was a lot more paint. I look around and see all these nice details that are wasted, where they could have done like a quick little dry brush to it or just something. But besides all that, this is a really detailed figure. There's a lot of molding details done to it. You see the front of it. He does not stand up. Right now, he's just barely standing up. Like, if you do it right, look, okay, he's standing now, but he really doesn't stand on his own, because of the hands of the Megazord are underneath his claws right here. He has like very reptilian, he has very Velociraptor-esque looking claws. And instead of having the 2 hands up here, he has the 4 guns. When it comes to articulation, of course, his mouth opens. These can rotate around, because they're just pegs. They're just on pegs. And then this can do a full 360 and rotate around because it's just a peg too. Basically, it's all held together by glorified Zord builder ports. And so the mouth, that spins. The legs, full 360 motion because they're just on pegs. And then this is on a really tight ratchet. Besides that, that's pretty much it for just the Tyrannosaurus itself. These, let's see if I can do it again. This is my 3rd time filming this video. Every time I do it, it gets messed up. So let's see if I can actually catch it again. There we go. They shoot pretty good for being just on friction pegs or whatever. And that's it. That's it for the Tyrannosaurus, really. I'm going to show you a size comparison before I get into transformation, but first I'll show you the sounds that are in here. There's no lights or anything, it's just sounds, and it's only one cycle through, and I'll show you. So, basically, you push it one time, and it says, T REX Zord, it's time for battle. The voice, I don't think that's the actor of the movie. That voice sounds really, like, generic. And then... Okay, we'll listen to that again. And keep making push. It'll stop making that blast noise. See if you keep doing it right now. If you stop though, that noise explode. It'll make noise. Basically another. And then if after that noise, couple, so you push it right, go back to, it'll make that noise, time for battle. But if you wait, and that can, it will say T REX Zord, it's time for battle. If I push it, T REX Zord, that's all. That's all. This is one in through just a couple of the sound things, and if all it has is a little cycle, pushing it a little third over again. You don't, but that keep pushing to tell it'll start to articulate, because that's it. Going to be has word. It shouldn't be. I don't actually like that idea, because the always called a sword and came really like on and landed in the heel, and he pulled it out on this and down this ground. It's just his tout, and but now haven't seen the movie yet. Really can't judge it. But this is it. This is the T REX Zord. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you its transformation, which it really doesn't transform. No, I'm going to do a size comparison. I'm such a dummy. Here we go. So this is him. I keep telling you that this guy's big, and I'm going to show you exactly. So this is the Legacy Tyrannosaurus. This is the Legacy Tyrannosaurus. And this is the new movie figure. This is just one Zord out of 5. And if you want him to stand up, is to make it kind of fair, stand up to the way he is. Now he's kind of standing up like his counterpart from 93. Yeah, he's big. He's big. I'll even pull him up closer to the camera to try to make him look bigger, and he's still bigger. But yeah, so this guy's big. This guy's big. He's fun. He's fun though. He's cool. I'm enjoying him anyway. But now it's time for transformation. And this guy doesn't really have a transformation. He's all on pegs. Basically, like I said, glorified Zord build reports. And the reason why I say glorified is because they're big. They're bigger than Zord build reports. And everything on him just comes apart and then reforms. He don't actually transform, which is kind of a bummer. That's why I think they're going to make legacy versions of these, where it's missing the paint. And then that, I hope that they make legacy versions that are like made out of die cast and a little bit better quality and nice looking, and then him with the paint and stuff, and actually they transform, because I would love to actually have one that kind of transforms maybe the way it transforms in the movie. So, you know, or the movie, it might transform like that. It might come apart in several pieces and then reattach itself. Haven't seen it, so don't know. But anyway, back to this. He basically just comes apart and reattaches. And I don't know how a kid is going to be able to transform him, because some of these pieces are really, really tight. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking them apart and showing you what happens, and then show you how big this thing's going to be. And this is just one piece. So, damn. Anyway, this just pulls right off. So the Megazord's actually going to have a gun. He may actually use it in the show too. These come right off too. And pop off. And pop off. And these are going to attach to the pterodactyl's wings when it comes out. Pterodactyl's basically just going to be a big flight pack for the Megazord. So these will be attaching to that as, I guess, extra weapons for the Zord in general. So these will not be in this transformation at all. So I'm putting these to the side. So now we're just left with this. So the head just pops right off. Put that to the side. The tail slides up and comes right off. That's actually nothing. Now these are off the problem. So these off just pull right near me like this. I'm gonna move the camera. You're gonna hear me, but I'm gonna deattach them. One. There's one. See? So, and these are just so tough. Really, how they are really hard to put off. I don't know, and a kid is going to be able to do that. Just it. So there's two, and now we're left with going to be this part of the chest, upper shoulder, so Megazord chest, like the upper and chest, and you the these just attach, then grab the into, and you just head and these snap right the nice tail, and they slide into place. Just like that. Move these out and see the hand, and then and that's the arm. There's the and then the arm. So now you have that. You have that is big. Look. there's my hand. Like, here's this. Like, this thing is going to be massive. And underneath is the head. Now, this is going to be the head of the Megazord. As you can tell, there's a lot of pink involved on it. So this is probably technically part of the pterodactyl. Yeah, I'll put a P in there. But, you know what I just kind of really just now noticed is that I'm grabbing the Legacy Tyrannosaurus right now and putting it into its torso mode. Okay, here's its head. So there's the head of there's the head of the Legacy Megazord, the original Megazord's head, and here's the head of the new one. Now, although looking a lot different, there is actually a couple of similarities. If you look, there's the three-horned look. There's this. So you got the center horn that kind of curves back and then up on the original one. This one just kind of curves back. It doesn't come back up. But if you look, there is kind of, I'm stretching, I know, but there is kind of a small resemblance there. And then there's the mouthpiece coming across. And of course, the eyes are yellow on that, and it's all one big screen on this. But if you really use your imagination, you really think, there, and the folds that come in right here by the mouth, you know, you got those. There is a couple little similarities, but I'm stretching. But this just snaps right on to the top, and bringing him back in place. This is him, and this is him. Yeah, this guy, if you think, you got two legs and then a waist, so yeah. So by the time they come out, I'm going to have a tripod. This connects just right here to the back, and there. I had to push. I pushed so hard I sneezed. I sneezed twice. Excuse me. Hopefully you forgive me. So that snaps just right on the back. And then the gun can either connect here in his hand, or where most people have been putting it is right here on the side. And then this is going to be a sword, and it just slides right into his hand just like that. So that's him. That's him all together. I don't have a tripod. I am stacking my stuff on games. But that's going to be the Megazord, guys. Like, that's the 2017 Power Rangers Megazord. Right there. Like, well, that's the Tyrannosaurus, but that's the main part. What do you think? I think he's going to be massive. I think he's going to be kind of cool. It's a new take. If you keep your heart open, and if you're a real fan of the Power Rangers, then you're going to give this movie a chance. And I think that he's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited for this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like Power Rangers and you want to see more figure reviews, then subscribe, because I plan on getting all of them and doing a video on all of them. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I also recently started uploading gameplay videos. Right now I'm going to start a Minecraft Let's Play series on the Xbox One, and I'm also planning on doing a couple others. When I get the Skyrim, I plan on purchasing that and playing a Let's Play through that game too, because it's really fun and there's a lot of stuff you can do in it. So if you want to watch that, then subscribe, and also you know, like those videos. Leave me good comments, and I will talk to you all. Talk to you all. So thanks for watching once again, and this is Jared. I'll see you.